Hi, Jason Dixon with Neuberger & Company here for your Training Tip Tuesday. Ever had the situation where you walked into that prospect meeting and the prospect was super negative to the point where you thought, man, there's no way that this person's buying from me? Or walked into a situation, another sales environment where prospect was just sort of, right on the middle, they're sitting on the fence and you can't tell which way they're leaning. They're saying things like, gosh, it's always worth looking, or, always keeping our eyes open. So they're sort of neutral, right in the middle. And then we have these scenarios where our prospects are super positive. Maybe somebody referred us to them or somebody mentioned to them that they have to buy from us. These situations present different problems for us each time. Our instinct, our gut is telling us when they're super positive that we've got them. We should just get the signature, get the contract out to them, get the proposal. And sometimes we make mistakes when they're super positive and we are as positive, and in some cases more positive than they are. We don't stop and ask some questions, and there probably is more to uncover. And sometimes when we're super positive, even more positive than our prospect is, we don't ask those questions. They don't buy from us eventually. Those questions come up later in the process. Conversely, when our prospect is super negative, we sometimes think that that's not going to happen. There's no way we're going to be able to move this person to positive. And we try and do the dance. We try and tell them all of the reasons why things have changed, or all of the reasons why they should buy from us. We're super positive to those super negative people. Here's the concept, guys. I want to position this a little bit differently. What if we were just a little bit, regardless of where our prospect is, whatever position they're in, if they're super positive, if we're just a little bit negative, a little bit more of a negative position than they are, even if they're super negative, if we're just a little bit more negative than they are, it may change the course of the conversation. So let me give you an example. If we walk in and our prospect says, maybe that was somebody that previous salesperson, somebody else in our company, or maybe it was even a different company that does what we do, and they just had this negative connotation about us or about our company. And they say something like, I've tried you guys in the past and it didn't work out. Our instinct is telling us to start that dance, start telling them all of the reasons why we've changed. Instead, what if we were just a little bit negative and say, gosh, maybe you shouldn't buy from us. I'm guessing at this point, it doesn't make any sense at all for us to talk at all about those changes that we've made or how we're different. It doesn't sound like this is going to go anywhere. Conversely, if we have a super positive prospect and they're saying, Bob told me I need to buy from you, so let's just get this done. What we might say in that case, again, being slightly negative is, the situation worked really well for Bob, things lined up. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions just to make sure we're a good fit for each other as well? Here's the concept, guys. If we are just slightly more negative than our prospect is, it's going to force the conversation. It's going to allow us to dig a little bit deeper and make sure that this is a good fit for both of us. So be aware of what position that prospect is in and be slightly more negative than they are. And it'll be really interesting to see how your conversation may change with that prospect. If you want to talk more about this is a big topic. If you want to talk more about this, reach out to me, reach out to any of the other consultants here at Neuberger & Company. Thanks.